Back to basics. We want to get back to basics. I think it's important for us to plan out how we're going to share. You remember that movie? It was what was it called? Schindler's List. Remember that one? Yeah. If you ever saw Schindler's List, a tough movie to watch, obviously. But at the end of that movie, we see Oscar Schindler literally taking off his ring, taking off of his button on his lapel, and he's literally crying and shaking and saying, "This is, one more person, or this car could have been five more people." And he's thinking about how many people he could have saved, right? And that was the story of Schindler's List, that this guy who was in Nazi Germany literally saved the Jews in his company. That's a way understatement of that movie. But the point is, he found himself weeping at the end going, I could have saved more had I not had this pin or had this car or had this stuff. And I look at that right now and I think this is where we are. I should have had that movie clip, but that probably would have caused me some copyright strikes. But think about that for a second. Who in your life do you care about? Right? And you've probably talked to them, right? You talked to them about hacks, you talked about polls, but we're getting so close. We got to get back to basics. And I think that the basic thing, you don't have to go into all the details of hacks, right? Right now, what is really pointy and sharp is the pulse chain. And it's much easier to understand. Proof of that is the Telegram, the size of the Telegram for the pulse chain, is to basically say it's a new layer one. New layer one. Would you like to get into Ethereum day one? Hey, there's an opportunity out there. I don't give you financial advice, but I'm letting you know something's coming, right? It's one beggar telling another beggar where to find food, right? When birds go to a bird feeder, why do all the birds show up, right? There's something that is communicated between birds that there's food here. Folks, the pulse chain, there's food here. You know what I'm saying?